Hey guys, welcome or welcome back. If you're new here, I'm Jamie. If you're returning, thank you. I'm so grateful. So, this reading will be for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus placements. As always, never take a reading that doesn't resonate with your life. If you feel like this just isn't your story, discard the reading. If you feel like it is story, remember, wow. If you feel like it is your story, I would really appreciate a like. You could subscribe to the channel if you want more readings. I do offer a membership. If you're interested in that, the information's in the membership tab. I also offer private personal readings. That information's in the description below. Now, before I begin the reading, I want you to remember that this is a public reading, and so for everyone, like, gender just won't matter. Just discard it. It'll be about the personality that I describe based off of the cards. Excuse me. Okay, so we're starting off with honeymoon. Enjoy the bliss of holiday time together. And getting to know each other. As you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. Somebody wants to get to know you, Cancer. I'll take the one that flipped like that. So we have adventure, live wild and free. We have avoidant, avoids emotional closeness, maintains extreme independence, withdrawn, minimizes or dismisses others' feelings, likes fleeting casual relationships, or fears intimacy. A time to give rather than take, new moon in Virgo. So we have life song. My life is a song in harmony. I take time to care for myself, to work, and to connect with others. Together, the notes of my life are in beautiful harmony. And we have contemplative stream. I am self-aware. I take time to sit by the contemplative stream to notice how I am feeling. I respond to my needs with compassion and awareness. I witness my internal landscape without judgment. So I feel like there's someone who wants to get to know you, and a part of you wants to do this. You want to take this path with a person, or you're ready to really do something new. This adventure card kind of gives me like fool energy, But there's this avoidance, I feel like a lot of people actually don't know that they have an avoidant attachment style. They may think that they are like needy, and they're actually avoidant. So, it's really important to understand that avoidant would be not like actually avoiding relationships or something like that. It would be avoiding the vulnerabilities that come with the closeness in relationships. So I feel like even though you may have had relationships, you've been terrified to actually allow someone in deeply. And I feel like because of this, you've been wounded a lot. You feel like you don't have like that deep attachment to people. Um, maybe you are in this more independent energy. You feel like you don't need somebody else to get along. You're perfectly fine. But then when, it's like, I feel like you're looking at this though, like you're making excuses. Like you may be kind of paying attention to the energy here when someone is actually trying to give you what you deserve. You start thinking, well, maybe I'm better by myself. I just kind of don't know if I want to do this. And, I feel like part of it is this avoidance energy that you're looking into here. So I feel like because this, it's saying with the contemplative stream that like you are self-aware, you're paying attention to your own thoughts and behavior with this process. When I think somebody is coming in and trying to actually give to you. So tell me about this energy for Cancer. The Hanged Man. What the heck was that? The King of Wands in the reverse, Star in the reverse, and the Eight of Cups. At the bottom of the deck, the Three of Pentacles. Yeah, I think you're going to see it for yourself here. It's like there is something in you that's quite insecure. This King of Wands is in the reverse. So maybe you don't feel attractive or you don't feel attracted. Like maybe you're not, this is not something that you're looking for, I think, at this time. And if anything, you've been avoiding it. Maybe you're starting to pay attention to the fact that like the avoidance here is in this beginning stage. It's like you're not actually, it's like the people that aren't really letting you in, like that's the wave that they're on. They're avoiding. So maybe, there's an issue there where that's what you purposely go for, is people who have this avoidant attachment, people that also are not looking for closeness in a relationship, but they kind of prefer like these casual fleeting relationships. If you keep attracting that into your life, there's something with that, right? And it's like you really paying attention to it here, because I feel like someone that you see as worthy with the Three of Pentacles, I feel like there's a person here that you sort of like put on a pedestal. There's like someone that you think is like a genuine, like good person. And I feel like other people see them this way too. Like they're recognized as a good person, and you are like kind of terrified of this energy and about to sort of like, I think, walk away from something here based off of a fear or an insecurity. And I don't feel like that is advised. Like, there may actually be some parts about yourself that you don't fully understand, like this type of insecurity where you don't even understand why somebody would want you. That you may not be right for this person because everybody recognizes them as like this good person, like people like really like look up to them. And you feel like this person isn't what you want, and and I feel like it could come down to the fact that there's not like this like sexual chemistry or attraction really. But in the past, I think you were attracted to people that, would come in strong and they had like all that like wand energy. which is that like physical and like not deep connection. But if you are challenged to actually bring emotions into the situation, you, I think, are terrified and you do walk away, abandon situations, or run. Something weird about the energy there. Okay, so we have the Nine of Swords in the reverse, the Moon in the reverse, Pisces energy, the Knight of Cups in the reverse, and the Page of Swords. And I feel like there's nothing to actually worry about with this person that's coming in. I feel like this person doesn't have any secrets. They just, I think, don't show emotion or how deep they are to everyone else. Someone's going to touch, is someone's coming in here and like really trying to like start a conversation with you, maybe like asking to hang out or for your number or something here. And I feel like you're just like immediately questioning someone's intentions, and you're paying attention to your own fears at the same time, though there's some type of fear attached to this energy, and it's because they didn't come in like everyone else. They're a little more shy, they're more reserved, they're kind of insecure, they're not like your usual type, but they're inquisitive and kind of direct. The Page of Pentacles, the Six of Wands, Queen of Wands, Judgment. I don't know. I kind of see a match here. Like, I feel like this person is insecure in the approach. They don't know how to really like approach you here, but it is a king and a queen of wands, even if that king of wands is in the reverse. I feel like this person's not like an aggressive person, if that makes sense. Like, they're not like predatory. Maybe, and I'm not saying that in like a super creepy way. What I mean is like some men are like aggressive. They're like super masculine. And they'll just come for you. They'll tell you that you look good, and try to ask you out or something. This is somebody who's not like that. They're not super confident in their approach like that. They're also not genuinely attracted to a bunch of people. I feel like they generally don't care. There's something about you that's different with this person. And I feel like whatever this person is offering you really is sincere. Like, this person has genuine intentions with you. They literally decided that you're the one. So they may not even act like that. So this is someone who I think is like insecure, and they play it like real safe on the surface. Um, and again, I think that you're used to people just be like coming at you based off of like a physical attraction, or just like complimenting you, or like telling you that they want you or something. You're used to people just being aggressive and direct. And this just isn't that kind of person. This is someone that you have to like slowly, interact with in order to get somewhere with them. But this person, honestly, I think, and I'm saying this not in a cocky way, I don't think this is a cocky person. I think that this person has been through a lot of shit, and they wouldn't even waste their fucking breath trying to talk to people on a regular. Honestly, I think that they're this type of person, like, and you may be that type of person too, where it's not like, necessarily out here looking for love or like, attention or anything like that. So I feel like you both are kind of like matching energies. It's just that, like, I don't know, this person's approach is just really not what you're used to. That's kind of what I'm getting. It's they're attracted just like anyone else would be. It's just they don't feel like that is the correct way to approach, is to like just compliment someone or make them uncomfortable. They feel like, you're supposed to be like a gentleman or a lady or whatever. Just, respectful and like really get to know someone. But if you do, just kind of go with it. I think that's good for you because it's like, you are at this like balanced position in life. You're not trying to like rush into something that would be your downfall, and it looks like you've had some bad experiences in the past where that was the case. This is someone like trying to take their time and get to know you, and you could just like, you know, be yourself and go in deep and vulnerable with someone without it being some shallow like sex or like look based relationship or just something really shallow like that. It's this person, it's I don't think that they're not physically attracted to you. I think they are. It's They just don't feel like that's something to lead with out of respect. And I don't know this person, but I respect them for that. It's kind of like maybe they see the other qualities of you too. There really is no secrets with this person, though. I like that in the column of like what to be aware of is like there's nothing. This person's just like an open book. And I feel like it's a boring open book too. Like I feel like other people that know them, and they're like, "Oh yeah, that's so and so. Yeah, they're real chill. They kind of like just stay in the house and mind their business. They don't really fuck with nobody." So, what's the advice for Cancer here? Temperance in the reverse, the Five of Pentacles, Hierophant, the Devil. Whoa, the Hierophant and the Devil, though? I don't know. This is definitely surrounding this feeling of like not being enough, something like that. Because the Five of Pentacles to me is that feeling of like not feeling worthy of someone's time or attention or energy. There's like something here where you need to work on that real quick because this is where the toxicity actually tends to come in the relationships that you dealt with. I want to say this. I feel like there's been some relationships that you had where when it was time to open up and really say how you feel to try to make changes, like you were incapable and this came off toxic to another person, or you've dealt with people that were like that. um, there is an opportunity here to start a relationship and you're running off the negative from the jump. Like there is something that still is not healed, that you're not at peace with, that you need to leave behind to step into a relationship because and I think it's this like insecurity. If I let someone in, they can hurt me. This is like the ultimate duality. It's like this spiritual warfare. I think there's a part of you that wants so badly to have a relationship where you can connect deeply with the person and fully commit yourself. And in order to do that, you're going to have to look at these parts of you that feel like you can't have that and why, and let it go. Because I feel like the universe is trying to send you in the like balance that you're looking for here. I feel like you've like earned something and they're trying to like give you someone, and I feel like it's taking a lot for this person to come at you, but your own insecurities make you want to avoid the situation and say this is not what I want, or I'm not good enough for this person specifically, and I should leave it alone. So I feel like, it's sort of advising you to look at both points and not just the negative. It's okay to, obviously be looking for red flags, or like, be a little afraid to enter a relationship or the dating scene. It's another thing to let the fear completely take over and not think about the positive aspects. And I see this all the time with people, they'll be like, I never want a relationship again. It was the worst thing that ever happened to me, this and this and this and this and this. But they were in that relationship for like 10 years. So obviously, like, something good must have happened at some time and for quite a while. It's almost like if you choose all the negative aspects here and to only look at all the bad things that ever happened to you in love, then that's what it is. That's what love is. But then there's all these good qualities that we could look at. If we only ever looked at those, we'd be idealizing and fantasizing, right? Because nobody's perfect. No relationship's perfect. If we're only looking at the good aspects of things, we're going to get fucked up later because we idealized a situation which is unrealistic. So you're going to get disappointed by unrealistic expectations. But if you can balance the two and say, no relationship is perfect, but this person did take their time to approach me appropriately. I'm not going to avoid the situation. I'm going to try to let a person in. Then that's probably healthy. It's like, I'm going to look out for myself. I'm going to protect myself and, cut off any energies that I feel like are not good for me or will disrupt my life. But at the same time, give someone a chance to do the opposite. There has to be that balance. It's like, you can't just like, you're asking for something and then avoiding it as it's trying to come in. I feel like the advice here is definitely to just go out with someone and like have some fun. Like, you just look at this Ten of Swords energy. Like, because here's the thing is, you can say, well, if I go out with this person, I could eventually get hurt, right? But at the end of the day, like, you're just sitting in your house hurt anyway, because that pain still has power over whether you move on from it or not. And that's just that. All right, bye.